Greetings and blessings. Crawford Ashley, the spiritual boxer. I'm going to talk about boxing as I always do. And I got a big smile on my face because of boxing again. Won this weekend. And it just goes to show you how a jab can be so effective in a fight. And all these so-called experts who had Canelo as a great, I couldn't see it. I couldn't see it for a while. If you have a look back on a few of my videos, I just couldn't see it. He got beat by a man who had a decent jab, movement, and a little bit of timing. That's the basics of boxing. That's the basics, fundamental of boxing. You know what I mean? You had him on the ropes, him with about 4 or 5 punches, then just stepped off into the middle, back into the middle, give himself some space. Not wasting shots. And every time Canelo tried to throw punches, he either popped out the jab or took a step back. Now that's boxing. It's using the brain. And when people say Canelo should have pressed harder, he'd have just got caught with more jabs. And them jabs would have hurt. Because he wasn't putting like anything into him, but his elbows were locking out. So Canelo felt them, and he knows that's why he didn't rush in or try to rush in. And if you look at Bivol's defence, the way he just dropped his elbow a little bit when Canelo went to the body, he didn't move it that way or turn, he just dropped it down. And a few times Canelo caught his elbow, so that must have hurt his hand. These are all the basics of boxing, and it makes me smile because it's what I teach. I teach the technical side of boxing and how movement of footwork can get you in and out of trouble, and how to box on the back foot. If you look at some of my videos going way back, last year, I was talking about jabbing, moving, jabbing, moving and jabbing. It's ideal, and it's like anybody can teach you to fight, but there's very few people that can teach you to box. And you've got a guy out there who, like I said, the touting is the best pound for pound fighter of this generation, and he got schooled by a jab. And it's not the first time he got schooled by a boxer. Remember that. Not the first time he got schooled by a boxer. So you can say Canelo is a great fighter, but 2 boxers beat him. So again, that old saying, a good boxer will be a good fighter all the time. So if you're wanting to box, learn to box. Find a trainer who can teach you how to box. Remember, if you're getting hit, you're doing something wrong, move. It's not about biting down on your gum shield and seeing how good your heart is and how strong your chin is. That just will make you very, very dim. You know? Boxing is smart. So use your brain. You know, choose wisely on who's training you. And if your trainer can't teach you what you need to know, go somewhere else. It's not about being disrespectful. And as a trainer, if you can't send a kid to the next level, don't hold him back. You know what I mean? Get him to the level you can and then let him go to the next level. You know what I mean? What's wrong with that? At least you're helping. At least you're getting them there. So, if you like the vibe, please subscribe. And if you'd like some experienced coaching, drop me a message down below. And it's like, I got over 57 years in this game. I got 50 years actually fighting. I was boxing from 7, in the gym from 7. First fight at 11, my last fight was at 37 and 10 months or thereabouts. So I've got a lot of experience in the game. And I spent probably the last 7 years of my career with one of the most knowledgeable men in boxing in Britain, and that was Bob Paget. And anybody who was around in the 80s and 90s, 70s in London knew Bob. He started Frank Warren off with the unlicensed fighting, then onto the Sports Network, I think it was back in them days. One of the most knowledgeable men in boxing, like I said, and I learned a lot from him, and I want to pass it on. So if you're interested, get in touch. My email address is below, and if you like the vibe, please subscribe. I'm trying to get up to 1,000 views, and if I do, I might pick somebody out to have a free training session with, see if you like it or not, or come and do a talk with you for whatever. Anyway, until next time, bye.